As sea levels rise, hundreds of millions of people around the world will have to move to higher ground. The reality is that we can't hold back the water by surrounding ourselves with walls, and in some places, the floods are already here. Coastal communities struggling to adapt to rising seas are beginning to do what was once unthinkable: retreat. But what does it mean to retreat? To give in to the rising tides, uproot from home, and adapt to the new realities of a changing climate? In New Jersey, one town is finding out. After Hurricane Sandy hit in 2012 and flooded her home for the third time in as many years, Monique Coleman had had enough. She applied to a program where the government would buy her damaged house, demolish it, and block redevelopment forever.
But I did start to realize that we were, in a sense, victims of the system in terms of being in a neighborhood where homes built in an area that should have never been. I just felt like we were all taken advantage of, right, somewhere along the line.
As sea level rise accelerates, flooding will become a regular occurrence.
And so the question for the Jersey Shore will be this. All right, that first row of homes, that first row of businesses, those first streets, do we give that up to get the beach back? Or do we end up where we're basically sitting on seawalls and you walk down from the seawalls into the water because there is no beach left?
Just how long the Jersey Shore has to prepare for this depends a lot on the fate of the highly unstable West Antarctic ice sheet. NASA scientists and many others are racing to understand how fast the ice is melting.
But we don't collect this data because we find it interesting. We collect it because we are trying to protect our own communities.
For coastal communities, retreat will not mean drawing a line in the sand and moving everyone out of the way.
If we took 5 homes right here, that would make a difference for the people that were further up. We're basically just trying to create an area for flood mitigation.
Clusters of homes have been permanently removed in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Instead of building walls, scientists are now restoring the land to protect residents from rising seas.
This is infrastructure, just the same as the roads over there, just the same as the electrical grid, just as the same as our water and sewer system.
Abandoning some of the shoreline is inevitable. Even with careful planning, the process will be messy and painful. But with no planning at all, our retreat from rising seas will be chaotic and devastating. To find out how just a handful of people in New Jersey are transforming how we live along the coast, read Surrendering to Rising Seas on siam.com/retreat. For Scientific American, I'm Jen Schwartz.